มื้อนี้เฮาได้รับพระพรที่จะนำเสนอวิดีโอคอนเฟอเรนซ์ที่ลึกซึ้งมีชื่อว่า One Supreme Master จิงไฮคือเพื่อฉลองการทำคุมดีอย่างบ่มีเงื่อนไขทุกการกระทำตอนที่3ของ6ตอนในรายการระหว่างอาจารย์และลูกศิษย์ให้ไว้ในภาษาอังกฤษเมื่อวันที่25ตุลาคม 2018
In Vietnam, we say if you love somebody or care for somebody, I mean in such a way, in compassionate love, that means you love yourself also. That means good for you. And if you hate somebody, you do bad things for somebody, it means you're harming yourself, but you're helping that person, the person you hate. Like you fertilize him or her, make him more developed, more prosper. Why? Because you're taking his or her karma by thinking bad or doing bad things to him or her. When you go and help those unfortunate with material aid or monetary gift, you don't always just give this material or monetary, but we also share the love from the master power, the love from your spiritual energy. And that helps and comfort people also, even though you don't see it, or maybe some of you can. We help in very little. But as I told you before, in Vietnam we say a morsel when in need, better than a big pot of food when you are already full and unnecessary. And we help some in desperate situation first. Emergency help. And then all other organizations, more wealthy people, more wealthy group or governments, they have more power, more capability to help more in the long run. We cannot do everything, of course, not physically, no. Not financially, no. Not when I'm alone, even. Yeah. Without your help, I couldn't even do much. So I thank you again and again. And I'm proud of you. And I love you and respect you for your unconditional sharing to our fellow Earth inhabitants in need, whether they are in the human form or other form, like animals or trees or other beings. We are all vulnerable in this world anyway. Somehow we are all victims also, and we have to depend on each other to live on. Suppose you have money, even diamond, the whole bag of diamond with you, but you're lost in the desert. Will you survive?
No, Master.
No, Master.
No. See? No. So, in a way, we are all victims. We are vulnerable. We all depend on each other to live. It is someone who are less fortunate. They're more dependent in some circumstances or temporarily. So we have to help them. And then they will be getting back on their feet and they will take care of themselves and maybe in turn take care of others in need. That's how we should live our life. We won't live long in this world. But how we live our life, short or long, that is what counts. That is what we can bring with us after life. When you die, it will all flash in front of you, like a video. Well, for the initiate, maybe not, because the master will come and take you immediately to whichever spiritual level that you belong. And the best is to the 5th, but even then not, then you slowly go up later on. By the way, before I forget, I want to tell you about the 5th level and the 4th level, okay?
Yes, Master. Thank you.
Because many of you always say, Master, can we go to the original universe? That is where we were working, okay? And those beings there, they have been born, they've been created in purity. They can stay there in the purity and in the pure energy. You cannot. When you go to the 5th level, you still have up to 1% ego left. Anyway, that is the fifth level. So you could not go to the original universe. There's no purpose. On fifth level, you will be blissful, happy all day long, and even have still 1% to enjoy that bliss, to recognize that bliss and happiness. All right. The fifth level were created outside. It's still in the shadow world. It cannot be counted as the original universe, but it is a plane of spiritual blissfulness and forever happiness. Okay? And you still can feel almost like a human here, because you have 1% ego left for you to feel. Otherwise, the master from there will not ever descend to the world to help anyone, because he won't feel anything. He won't feel sad or sorrow from anyone. Understand? That's the connection to the suffering world or even to hell. So that if necessary, the master will come down and help people. Got that?
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
And this world, the fourth and the fifth. That's why in the Buddhist Sutra, the Buddha always mentioned that you must chaos chanche, meaning have to get out of the three world. You see, the three world is the one created temporarily only due to the Maya or due to the merit of the people who can stay and enjoy such heavens. But they will be destroyed someday. So it's not permanent. Only from the fourth and the fifth you can rely on. And when you are fourth level, you are saint already. Yes, you behave differently. You talk differently. You feel different. Feel sympathetic to others. Very much like it is you who are hurt already, okay? And then you will look sanely. And you don't have to ever be reborn again. I mean, like a non-initiate, non-Kuan Yin practitioner, mostly even if they practice all kind of asceticism, even go without food, without drink, they could hardly get to the fourth level. The whole lifetime. They could hardly hear heavenly music, could hardly see heavenly light inside. Very seldom. Unless that or this person has a chance to even catch a glimpse of master somewhere, of a really enlightened master somewhere, fifth level master, at least somewhere, then somehow, miraculously, they will go up to the fourth level. Otherwise, 3 level maximum. And under control of the creator, of the Maya illusion. Yeah. So this fourth level is more or less like a buffer zone, actually, between the 3 worlds and the fifth level. The fifth level, they call it the true name, the true God. Yes. Of course, from the whole creation, from a hell all the way up to the fifth level. He is the true God. And by the way, when the master came to the world, she already made compromise with the other 3 lower worlds from, even from hell all the way to the 3rd level already. Take on how much suffering and how much souls she or he can take due to his or her power, strong or not strong enough. How many souls he or she take depends on his or her power to negotiate with the 3 lower worlds. Because the beings who are born and recycle in these 3 lower worlds owns a lot to the Maya, the clothes they wear, the food they eat. Even if they pay money, they still need the magic power of the lower world to have food to eat. Otherwise, no food will manifest. No food will be available. No food will even be harvested. Nothing. Therefore, anyone who is in this world have to pay debt to the 3 world. The lower, the more debt, because less merit, too much karma. So when the master come down to take them to the 5th level, which is we call the Satpurush, God area, or the name. I have told you already in the time of initiation. So the 3 lower world kings agree. So whoever know the master and call their name, they will let them pass. Of course, provided if their merit is enough to pass. Otherwise, just calling their name, they would be helpful, or at least their subordinates will not be harmful or trying to drag you down. They might try still, but they still allow you to use your spiritual merit to get past if you have. They still allow master power to help you.
谢谢师父。
That is why when the master tell you this name, he or she charge with the energies of his or her, the master power merit. Not like everybody can recite it, the name, even know the name is useless. You understand that?
Yes, Master.
Not much use. Because they control these 3 worlds. They don't want the souls to escape, except the souls that know the master, that master empower them. Even by one look, that person is ensured. If he doesn't do too heinous crime from that time on, then that person is ensured liberation, at least one person. And the initiates can take their relatives and friends with them also after they die, provided that person don't do too much heinous crime, like Mu Qianlian, mother, Mu Qianlian's Mu Qing, the mother of Mu Qianlian. She cheat and she lied to the monks and make them eat the meat and all the thing that is the monks don't eat, not supposed to eat. Therefore, because she treat the monks not respectfully and even cheat them, lure them into eating things that they're not supposed to eat. Therefore, she has to go to hell. And whatever she swallow become burning fire in her throat. Therefore, this person, Mu Qianlin, even though he's one of the foremost disciples of the Buddha, still cannot help his mother. You see that? Even though with the Buddha's initiation and the practice of the heaven, light, and sound, there's evidence everywhere in the Buddhist sutra that they practice light and sound method. Yes, you remember one of the last word of wisdom, one of the monks, Buddha disciple, asked why that monk did not hear any sound. So you know that it's a sound inside. Because how can we not hear the sound outside? He's not deaf. So the Buddha said because he didn't concentrate on that. He concentrated only on the light. So he see the light, but don't hear the sound. And the other one of the monks, he practiced for 3 months and not even one time the light come to him. It's in Buddhist story. I don't know if I told you that story or not. Maybe another time if I didn't. Not even a flashing light come to him. Yes, all the 3 months. And then he was fed up, discouraged. He packed his things up and go back to the Buddha. He thinks that staying near the Buddha, he will see the light better. So that's, you understand? Even though the Buddha don't mention the inside light, but it is inside light. Because the outside light we all can see anyway. So that means when he didn't see any light inside, that means he doesn't see the inside light. You understand now?
Yes, Master.
Everybody understand?
Yes, Master.
Okay. So studying some other sutra, like the thing we put out for you from Word of Wisdom, are very good for you. So that you know what is right, what is wrong. So that you know you follow the right path. For some of you who are still very on a lower level of consciousness, to strengthen more your faith and practice more diligently. For those who are with wisdom, intuitive wisdom, inborn wisdom, or from past life wisdom, or high level in the Kuan Yin practice, they know. They don't have to even see any sutra or listen to any of the preaching. They would understand. They would hold on to their faith forever. And faith is, we say faith in the religion, they say faith is the mother of all merit. Yes. Jesus also said, blessed are the ones who don't even see but believe. It is like that. Okay? So the one who don't even have proof, but believe I have merit, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
So the fifth level is created by Team Core 2. And all the saints will stay there and keep the world, keep that spiritual place always in pristine condition and bliss. And whoever are meritous enough, they'll come down, get them, or praying strong enough, hard enough, or really want to see God, really want to liberate themselves. Then the saints will descend from that fifth heaven, come down, get you up. It still look like inside the shadow world, but it don't belong to the shadow world. It's created by the side, one side, outside of the shadow world. But it's not, of course, it's not the original universe then. But still, it's outside the shadow world, and you liberate it forever. No one can touch you there. That's what it is, the fifth level, okay?
Yes,
Okay,
Master.
Master. Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
And Satpurus is the highest god over there. He's the one who chair over the fifth universe, the fifth world, and who appointed any master who came down, who has affinity with humans, to come down to help other sentient beings, okay? And the fourth level is also created in a lesser degree for those who are not ready to be able to live in the fifth world, then can sojourn there for a while, or forever even, because nobody also can touch them there. They also happy, blissful, forever like that. And they have the light surrounding them all the time. And all the lights of all the beings in there make that world very bright and very sunshining and happy and blissful. It's all the same. Also the God who the name I mentioned to you during time of initiation, he's also appointed as the caretaker. Of course, he has a lot of retinues, a lot of subordinates to help him, same like Satpurus. So don't worry about Master go to the original universe and leave you alone. Master is also at the fifth level, okay? Working with other saints to help you, to make you happy there, to lend the energy to keep that world forever. Understand that? Okay?
Yes, yes,
Understand,
Master.
Master.
Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master.
It's just by the way. In the Buddhist Sutra, Buddha also tell one of his disciple who were in prison. She was a queen and she was imprisoned unjustly, maybe by her son, I forgot. And then she prayed to the Buddha, and the Buddha came to her and preached this Amitabha Buddha Sutra to her. Tell her that you imagine the Buddha's land of Amitabha Buddha has such and such attributes: beautiful trees, a golden paved road, crystal, diamond-like houses, and the fruits and everything are made of jewels. And the lotus ponds and beautiful is all made of precious substances. Imagine all that and recite the Amitabha Buddha names all the time, non-stop. Then you can be born in there. Because that world is also created by Amitabha Buddha with his own merit. Therefore, if any saint, if any of us who practice very well, life after life, and then vow to give the merit to other beings, and you have enough power of spiritual sincerity and merit, then you can create a world like that. In the fourth level is full of places like that, a created spiritual refuge to all beings, whoever meritus enough to go there and to stay. So the fourth and fifth level are to be reliable, to be relied upon, not the third, not the second, not the astral, and least of all the human. And of course, hell, forget it. Don't ever think of hell, don't ever go there. Yeah, some of you went there and come home and tell the horror stuff because you have affinity with some people there, and then you went there, you help them. If you go there, the hell will empty that day. Our soul will be liberated and went back to maybe become humans or animals or something. It's not suffering in hell anymore. So the power of your spiritual merit can help everywhere, not just on the human world. Material help are just small things. Of course, we have to help people. But spiritual help is the ultimate. It's the sublime assistance that we can give to anyone in any world, any beings. Capish?
Yes,
Capiche.
yes, Master.
Yes, Master. Thank you for sharing your wisdom, Master.
Yeah, I still have the letter not finished yet. Sorry, are you in a hurry?
No,
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 Master.
no.
Huh? Should I continue or not?
Yes,
Please,
yes,
Master,
please,
please
Master.
continue.
Okay, now, it's good that the government of America recognize good deeds and goodness in the human's heart, yeah, in the name of Qinghai. But actually, every goodness from the heart, unconditionally, should be celebrated as a Qinghai Day or Qinghai good deeds. Got that? Okay, just a symbolic. Just like we cannot give a Shining Leadership Award or Shining World Leadership Award to everyone, because we don't always know the quiet deeds, good deeds of some person everywhere in the world, okay? So the American, they recognize goodness, maybe because in their deep heart they have goodness. Yes, that's why they prosper. And not even 300 years, they become a strong, powerful, beautiful nation, and even can accept every other nation, people to come to live with them and protect the citizen from A to Z. Yeah? So this is a very good example for the world, not for me. Maybe it seems like for me, but it's good for the America to continue this trend of noble recognition, of gracious acceptance and recognition of good deeds and of goodness. Yeah, that will also boost their goodness inside of their heart. Therefore, we celebrate Qinghai Day. You must know all this, okay? It's not to praise Master alone or not to Master good, this and that. You are good. You are good because you save animals by being vegan. You are good because you have love to sympathize other in your heart. You are good because you help me, whoever can, go long distance, unfavorable distance, to help those in need without wanting anything in return, without wanting recognition, nothing. But God recognizes you. Heaven knows your deeds. So recognizing others, and even in the Buddhist Sutra, it said to you that even if you just stand by and look at somebody else doing good deeds to other in need, and you also feel joy in your heart, and you feel happy for that person who are helping and the one who received, you also share the merit. So don't worry that you don't do anything good. You are good because you've been taught to be good. You've been taught to awaken goodness within you. So I'm all proud of you, and let's celebrate Qinghai Days all the time. I don't mind anymore. I feel good now.
Thank you, Master.
And don't forget to thank God for this opportunity to do good deeds and to celebrate.
Thank you, Master.
Master.
So I thank you again. Here is written. I have to read it. Okay, she wrote it. I have to read it. I mean me. So I thank you again. I also thank you for your generous heart over the years, for your tears of sympathy to other people, for your joyful support every time you see good deeds done. I shed tears thinking of your good heart, and I still do. Also, apart from shedding tears for the suffering, afflicted people, I also shed tears because of your goodness, because your unconditional willingness to help others in need. In my name, in God's name, in the name of compassion. I can't thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough. Your support, your love to all and to me personally, I cannot thank you enough. You support me in many ways, not just going to help the victims, but you support me in your heart. You support me when you go and give reward to the good person or good animals. You support me in your heart all the time by going to group meditation, meditate well, and being vegan and spreading vegan whenever, wherever you can. You support me in so many ways. I cannot thank you enough. I'm very proud of you. You are the saint in this human world. You are the saint in the human body. You are the heroes in humble image. And I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. It's good that you celebrate Qinghai Day, but bear in mind, this is not only for me, okay? For all who are good in their hearts, whether or not they express it or not express it, whether or not they give something materially or just spiritually or just sympathetically, all of them belong to Qinghai Day. We celebrate them all. It's good that you remember and celebrate it, so we all reminded of charity, virtues, loving, goodness, compassion, which is inherent in our being. Because we're from God. We have God's quality. We have God's love. So we share it. If I have time, I will join you celebrating in the future. Not for me, but for you, for all who are good and pure at heart, who are uniting the world with real love and unconditional compassion. May heaven bless you all manifold for what you are and what you're doing for others and for yourself. Thank you very much from my heart.
谢谢师父。
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you all, disciples and non-disciples, whoever are good to others. I thank you and celebrate them. Thank you.
Thank you, Master.